Hello, hello friends. Carolyn here with YOGATX, and we are going to be doing a very exciting flow today. We're gonna get some heat going in the core, get you feeling real strong and ready for this spring season. So you might sweat a little, you might not. Definitely get some water if you have some near you, and we'll get started. So we're actually gonna start on our backs. So you can find your yoga mat, find your place on your back here, fix your hair like me if you need to. Excellent, and before we super get into it, let's calm the nervous system. So go ahead and put hand on your heart, and hand on your belly. And just breathe. Maybe bring the knees together. Ground the feet. Tell yourself that you're amazing. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Excellent. Take another breath. And let it go. Last one. Breathe it in. Lift the belly. Exhale, release. And as we come back into this space, welcome back. We'll stretch out both legs, stretch the arms above your head. So we really want to think about our core and stretching out from our core when we're doing yoga. Everything is really centered from our core and our heart space out. So as you breathe and really stretch, find your own traction, lengthen your legs, maybe make some room in the shoulders, stretch yourself out, take a breath in, and then exhale, bring the arms out to the side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms to the side. One more set. Start bringing that navel, if you haven't already, into the ground and really start building the core foundation here. So we're really starting to not necessarily tighten and squeeze, but engage our navel and our core here. So breathe in, slow arms coming up. Exhale, release. And you can relax the feet. Maybe find some little windshield wipers here. And then bring the feet up. Adjust as needed. Still thinking about that navel being engaged. And we'll bring hands behind head. You can interlace, or you can cup, or just keep them near your occipital bones here, whatever's comfy for you. And we're not going to do any intense abs or crunchies, but we are going to be activating and engaging here, okay? So I want you to focus on keeping the shoulders in line and then just simply lifting the shoulders up. As we don't want our pelvis tilted down. See how this creates a little space here? We want to keep our center of gravity really pushed into the earth here, okay? So that's building some tension. And then we're going to go ahead and lift. And you'll feel the engagement here. Try to relax the neck, keep it long. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy peasy, release. Take a breath. And we'll do another set. Bring it up. Really keep the neck nice and flat. Elbows back. Till you start to kind of feel this the belly button, from the belly button to the sternum, start to contract here. Then that's your stopping point. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, come down. Good job. We have one more. We're gonna add a little bit onto it. So take a minute. If you need to move your legs around, you got this. And we'll inhale, coming up, bringing those shoulders off the ground a little more. And then this time we're gonna find a little bit of a curve to the right, bringing that elbow towards the hip. And keep your breath going, exhale. Inhale, elbow towards the hip. Exhale to the top. Inhale to the side. Exhale to the top. One more. And you're done. Release. And again, we'll stretch out here, stretching the arms and the legs long. And just like a snow angel, let the arms come down, release all the way. Get those shoulders out, or get them right underneath yourself. And we'll bring the knees in here, give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Maybe find some back and forth massaging on that back. So just becoming really aware of the core of your center. And we're gonna find some circles with our knees here. So I want you to keep this engaged while this is happening rather than just loose and super relaxed. Yes, so we're engaged and we're opening the hip flexors, creating some space. Keep your breathing going. And reverse it. And finding those little moments to engage and sort of activate that center core, your power source. We'll find some rolls and giving the spine a little massage. Last one, roll it back, roll it up. We'll go ahead and cross over into a tabletop pose. And from here, I really want to give you the visual of your belly button being a flame coming up through the back here. Yeah, so we're keeping it really engaged here this whole time. And you're gonna make sure that your feet are really fully connected to the earth, to the mat here. Really find your crown chakra and the crown of your head reaching towards the top of the mat. And then your feet really buckled in here. We're gonna do some shoulder sit-ups, as I like to call them. So you're gonna bring yourself down, not quite like a cat-cow, but you're gonna pinch your shoulder blades together and then bring them up. So it's kind of like not a mini sit-up, a mini push-up. So we come down and up. And again, keeping the navel engaged here is key. Yes, so mini push-up, release, mini push-up, release, and we got 3 more. 3, 2, you can have a slight bend in the arms, that's okay, and 1. Good job, excelente. Find any little movements here that we need, back and forth to create. Again, we're just really wanting to create mobility, movement, breath. All of this is just helpful for our vitality. Moving into our downward facing dog, if we want to keep the knees bent here and find a really long spine, that might help you get into your down dog a little bit easier. So take an inhale and exhale, really let the navel come up and back towards the spine and then straighten into the legs. Let the hips come high. Awesome job. And we'll get right into it. So inhale that right leg behind you. And we want to keep the toes down towards the earth here. We're not opening the hip. So inhale, lift it a little higher. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose. Little tap. Inhale it back. Exhale, we're going to bring that knee to our right tricep. Find a little hold and bring it back. Other side, almost done. Left tricep. Really engaging here. You're doing a great job. Exhale, let it come all the way forward and through. And then we're gonna find a warrior 1 here. So maybe bringing that back foot a little bit closer to the front foot. Really find some stability first and then bring the arms up. We're gonna go ahead and find palms together and bring them behind us here. Really bend in through that knee, but make sure we're not dumping. We want to keep our legs engaged here in this process. So inhale forward and exhale, we'll straighten the legs. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, straighten through. Last one, inhale, bend forward. And exhale, straighten through. Whew. I'm getting a little sweaty already. Go ahead and bring your hands behind you. Open up the chest, and then we'll find another nice big lunge in warrior one here, and come down, humble warrior. Again, finding the activation you might feel in the left side, those obliques, keeping the engagement here, and really holding your own here with the legs. So really keeping the legs activated. Release the hands, they can come to the low back, and you can roll up, come on up gently as you inhale. Awesome job. Go ahead and bring the hands back. And we'll send the right leg back, downward facing dog. We'll inhale forward to plank like a wave. And we're gonna hold this, and I like to do things to keep me occupied, so you can roll the ankles. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down, elbows come in. Excellent job. Inhale the heart forward, and exhale, downward facing dog. And we will jump the feet or walk the feet, yogi's choice, up to the mat. We're gonna find a little chair pose here. So really aiming the sit bones back as you come up. Find a focal point, find something that motivates you, and really sit with that. Pun intended, sit with that. And go ahead and open up. Right arm comes behind you. Keep those knees even. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to center. And keep going, you got this. Inhale, twist. Left hand comes behind you. Exhale, forward. Go ahead and find your forward fold. Take a little break, shake the head out. Maybe bring the tops of the hands down to the mat for a little wrist conditioning here. Gotta take care of the body even when we are working out. And then we'll do one more chair pose. So again, sit bones are coming back, and it allows you to come forward and up, keeping everything engaged. We'll bring the right arm and the left arm behind you, and just find a little resting place here, or you can bring the hands behind you here just for a deeper engagement. We'll just hold here and we'll breathe. So go ahead and take a breath in. Maybe come up a little bit and then sink a little lower as you exhale. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can find eagle arms, whatever feels good. And one more breath in. Exhale, sink deeper. Hope you feel the burn because I do. Come on down, inhale. Forward fold, beautiful job. And we'll step it back, finding our downward facing dog. So really just focusing on letting the breath flow here, not holding the breath, but engaging the core, engaging the body, yes. Awesome job. Letting that left leg come up behind us. Toes are down. Take a breath in, maybe find a little more length. And exhale, relax the neck, relax the jaw. Inhale, coming towards the face, a little tap, knee to nose. Inhale, move it back. And we'll come towards our left tricep. Inhale, breathe it back. Exhale, right tricep. Inhale, breathe it back. And all the way through. Finding a lunge here, making sure that our knee doesn't go over our ankle here. Safety first. And we'll find that warrior one pose. Inhale the arms up. And back. Just finding a little shoulder heart opener here. And again, keeping ourselves engaged. If you need a little more stability, you can bring that back foot out so you have a little bit more room in the hips here. And we'll straighten through the legs as we come up. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, just thinking about that core, up and back. Exhale, forward. Last one, inhaling up. Engage the legs, exhale with control. Good job. And interlacing the hands behind the tailbone, lift the heart up. Opening up the pectorals here. We'll dive slowly down, finding our humble warrior. Maybe even changing the clasp of your hands. And we really want to make sure we're not just dumping all of our weight down here because that's going to pinch and hurt our hip. So really staying strong in that leg, even if it means not going all the way down. Just breathe and adjust. Relax the neck. One more breath here. Amazing. You can bring the hands to the hip. Slowly coming up. And then squaring that foot. Go ahead and let that right leg come to the left. Finding your forward fold here. Relax the neck. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Big breath. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, chair pose, sit it back. Thought we were done, but we're not. And we're gonna go through this a little bit quicker, so just a little touch, open, twist. Exhale, back to your center, and twist, and back to center. Awesome job, and we'll hold for 3, 2, 1, and this time we'll lengthen all the way up. Go ahead and step it out. We're gonna just expand again, really reaching away from the core here, really feeling the core activate, noticing where that is in your body and how that feels. And then we'll bring it in with our heels literally coming in and our toes out, finding a goddess pose. Even for any men watching, you can embody your inner workout goddess here. And just finding some right and left, just relax the shoulders. And just sort of find your edge here. So I know this is about as far as I go. Know where this is in your muscle memory, and then we're gonna reach up as we inhale. Exhale, bring it in quickly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Awesome job. Yeah, let's get the breath going, get the core going. Go ahead and reach all the way up and take it over. Let that left leg come back. And we'll find a little chaturanga or vinyasa flow here, whatever works well for you in this moment. No pressure. Maybe finding an up dog, letting the knees lift and the hips lift. And finding a down dog here. And this time we'll walk the hands to the feet. Find a little tag, you're it. And then we'll walk the hands back. And we'll walk the feet to the hands. And walk the feet back. What we're doing here is just sort of playing with our core. These subtle activations, walking ourselves back. Awesome job. Right leg lifts, you can turn it out this time. Find any bend or bending or straightening that feels good for you. And take a breath in, really lengthen. Exhale, bring it through. And we're gonna inhale up, just a high crescent lunge. We're gonna exhale the hands back to airplane here, or just behind you, whatever feels good for your shoulders. And kind of same idea as last time, but we're gonna actually bring our bodies forward. Okay, so really find a secure place here, and we're gonna come down. Use that core. That core is even with the mat. One more breath in. And out. And inhale. Awesome job. Now we'll open cartwheel arms, finding warrior 2, and flow it back, opening up that side oblique, peaceful warrior. And cartwheel arms all the way down. Let that right leg come back. And if you want to, you can stay here in a 3-legged for your chaturanga. If you want a little challenge, do a tripod, or you can just move into your down dog. So 2 options for you there. I'll show the tripod option. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower down. Now both of our feet are even again. Inhale the heart forward. And exhale, wave it back. Find just a brief moment. Give your low back some love. Let the arms come back. Maybe give yourself a little massage, little patting. See, working out is so relaxing, isn't it? Bring the hands out in front of you. And we'll come back to our downward dog. Really take that full inhale, bring the full attention to this breath. And exhale, sink down deeper with the heels. Awesome job, you're doing great. Left leg comes up. And again, you can bend, you can straighten, you can roll the ankles, whatever feels good for you. And reminding myself here, keep the shoulders square and down. Great job. And bring it all the way through. Getting ready for that. Whew. High crescent lunge, take a breath in. And then exhale, let the arms come back. And if you want, you can even add a little pulse to this. We can do that on the other side, but if you want a little more, you can add that. It kind of throws me off balance, but offering that to you. And go ahead and come down. We'll hold here. You can also find a little pulse here if you want. Or stillness. 3 breaths, you got this. Breathing in, breathing out. Use your core, navel to spine, breathing in, breathing out. Last breath, you got this. Strong arms, breathing in and out. Amazing. Coming up, reach up, open up, warrior 2. And we'll find that peaceful warrior back. Opening up the side, the obliques, all the little intercostals right in there. And then cartwheel the arms down. Find a chaturanga or a vinyasa that you like. Maybe the one we've been doing here. If you want to keep that leg, feel free for that challenge. And an upward dog or a cobra work here. Breathe it back, downward dog. Amazing job, walk it out. Gently let your knees come to the mat and around. Ooh. And we're gonna find a little boat pose here. So we really want ankles and knees to be in an even line here. And legs can be glued together like mermaid style, or out, just depends on what works for your body, what feels good for you. Same with hands. We're just gonna hold here. Really try to lift the spine as much as you can. So we'll take a breath in, and then we'll exhale and we'll relax down. Not all the way down, just a little bit. Inhale up, exhale down. Maybe even smile, this is fun. And one more, inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to the side. To the mat. Good job, relax. All right. Definitely give yourself a little pat on the back for that one. And we're gonna cross our right ankle over, finding a figure 4 here. Just giving the legs some love, maybe rolling the ankle. I have a couple of variations for this that I want to offer you. So you can bring your heel in. If you just have, it takes you a while to feel that activation in the piriformis, and you can push the right knee out. If you don't love that, you can come back to your tabletop and let your leg just kind of, I'm holding my knee with this hand, come out to the side. So it's a little bit more strain, but you're stretching kind of the inside of the IT band here. And you can kind of put this hand out for some support. And bring it back to center, or if you stayed here, also totally fine. Go ahead and bring that left foot back to the ground, cross it over, and then find a twist. Both knees go over to the left. So really untuck the shoulder blades here, bring them out like butterfly wings, relax the hands out, and adjust as you need to. You might need to kind of walk the feet around or bring that right leg up so it's not so tight, whatever you need. Maybe close the eyes. Feel the heartbeat slowly. Start to come back to a regular pace. Breathing in. Breathing out. And inhaling back to center. Uncross yourself, untangle yourself, and we'll do the other side. So figure 4, that ankle is on top of the leg, and you can really use your arms here to bring the leg closer to you. And again, you can find more here and pushing the knee out. Again, this is kind of a new one I like, is going to the side. And it's kind of just like the IT band figure 4. I don't know what this would be called. This is just a CAROLYN variation. But it feels great. And if that's a lot for you too, if you have a prop, you could either put your leg down, or you could see what works best for you to support yourself here. We'll take one more breath. Let it go. And, oh yeah, there it is. Then inhale back to center. Go ahead and cross like you're gonna sit down, and let the legs go over to the right. I like to just have my arms open. You can have your arms up. There might be different activations through the shoulders, whatever feels good for you. Here, if you want really relaxed, untuck the shoulders and just let the arms be. Adjust as you need to. Bring your awareness into your belly, maybe even touch your belly. Give it some love. Tell them, good job. Sometimes we just need to really acknowledge different parts of ourselves, parts of our body for working so hard for us. Just feeling that all around gratitude. And take a breath in. And release. Inhale back to your center point. Unravel yourself, and we'll just do some simple windshield wipers here. So let the legs go right, left, right, and left. And I want to leave you with a stretch to help you stretch your core and your belly a little bit more. So go ahead and roll over, and kind of naturally just happen, but find a little Sphinx pose here. Or you can, this is a little variation, you can find your chin on top of your hands like this. You could also find a butterfly stretch if that feels good for you. And really just let the sternum and the heart pull forward. Take a breath in and out. Awesome job. And now we'll stretch our arms out in front of us. Maybe let the forehead rest here. And now we're gonna do 100 sit-ups. No, I'm just kidding. we won't do that. Come back on up to a seat. And congratulations, you did a great job. You went through the whole thing. We did a lot of activating from top to finish with that one. So just make sure that you're, drinking water, taking care of yourself, and checking in with yourself. Because if you feel good, then ultimately that's what matters. So thank you so much for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you again soon. And namaste. Bye.